Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, you're here for another reaction. And today we're reacting to Season 2, Episode 4 of Loki. Where we left it last week. Well, Renslayer got left at the end of time with Miss Minutes, and it looks like that she was going to be told a secret, which I think since then I've kind of said I took my partner about, and we were saying that, well, I was saying that's possibly that, like, you know, it's more to do with secret of like who she was to He Who Remains, or maybe if it was in the previous timeline, who she was in that timeline, which made the whole thing. That's what I was thinking, possibly. But yeah, so I was thinking possibly that, but again, that was, don't know where that's going. Loki and Mobius just being detectives. Wishing I got them riding the bike together. Like, I mean, a full-on scene. If we don't get that, we riot eventually. If not in this show, then I want outtakes of it. I want it all. I want it. But yeah, so them being detectives, like the still sort of silliness of it, but also then the stuff that needs to be said was done. I thought that Jonathan Majors as Victor Timely last week was fantastic. I think that he is unbelievably talented. Outside his personal life, we'll wait to see what goes on there. Like, you know, what's happened with him and with the courts and stuff like that. Let them see itself out. We'll see how that goes, you know. But at least for the time being, he is Victor Timely. He is He Who Remains. He is Kang. And, you know, the MC is being built around this guy. And if all that stuff is, you know, sorted, and it looks like that it's, you know, he can continue carry on, then we're in for an absolute joy of a ride. He was just brilliant last week. So I mean, otherwise I'm excited. I want to jump into this. I need to know what the secret is. But yeah, I think I'm just going to jump into this, guys. So I am. I'm doing it. So I hope I enjoy this episode, and I hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, guys, I'll see you on the other side. What? Oh, is this the flow of time? Wow, that's not flowing much now, is it? Oh, that's fucked. Oh, yeah, this is the Citadel at the end of time. So this was once a ring. Oh, that's brilliant.
So it's almost ready.
Oh shit, there she is.
A utopia at the end of time.
Yes.
For us. Ravonna Renslayer.
This is the exact, like, recording. Right, okay. This is pretty sick how it's been shown as well.
The TVA awaits our commands.
Our commands. Shit.
Help.
He's gonna betray the shit out of her.
See you soon.
Gonna wipe the shit out of her mind.
Erase her memory.
Ah, you bastard.
All their memory.
All them. Oh shit. Oh shit. So they were all part of it prior to this, as in, like, wow.
It was you who commanded the army.
Oh shit. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Oh, okay.
Tower. I continued to do all the work to keep him there.
Yep. Something like
that. That's so shitty.
So, what are you proposing?
that. We don't need him. Maybe we never did.
Get fucked, guys. You need him. I need him. I need this character in my life. Why does he jump through like that? That made me laugh. Why? Yep. You are a creator. Are we just gonna let him wander? Like everything's cool? This must be part of a plan or something, alright? I love these murals, man. These are so cool. The marble sort of arch around them and like walls. Oh, it's lovely stuff. Lovely stuff.
Are
you guys just gonna let him wander?
Stop! It's okay.
I will show you. That didn't sound as reassuring.
Listen, Professor, I can only... Minutes have been saying about us, but it's not true. Unless I said something good. Here's the deal. You have...
Oh, it's a party. Hello.
area.
You all want me Ms. Ravonna wants me, the effervescent clock lady monster thing. I should have some say.
I don't disagree.
But we're on a we're running out of time, and that's shocking in the TVA.
We can't keep them there forever.
Yeah, we can.
What to do?
You tell me. So we forgive and forget.
But they won't forget.
She's a general.
I don't think it'll change anything.
Don't be so sure of that.
It won't.
Changed me.
Yeah, but not Docs. She needs to be held up for war crimes.
Sweet.
That's old school. That's such an old school looking thing.
Or I did. Can't we just take a
It's not that great, and we don't have time. Come on.
Listen, you're here to solve one.
This is Casey and O.B.
He's the creator. O.B. He's the creator but he's actually the creator. The whole thing.
or Boris.
But I learned everything I know from a brilliant 19th century inventor named Victor Timely. Bigger than Einstein.
They created each other.
What did you say your name was?
If your work is based on his work and his work is based on your work, exactly which came
Paradox. There we go.
Eating it.
Bootstrap.
Mr. Ouroboros, would you inscribe my handbook?
Oh, this is so cute.
Living in your...
Guys, sorry to break up.
No, this is cute. No, come on.
Can we fix now and sign later?
I only got one coat of paint on there. I haven't been able to carve out figures to represent all of us. I'm honestly embarrassed that Victor is here to see it.
You're a little hard on yourself, O.B. It looks great.
It looks lovely, look, Obi, don't worry.
What's the plan?
Right, I've got to do fucking notes, mate.
It was created when someone all those branches.
She looked pride in that. I love her. I love her so much.
What's the connection between the three?
Okay, well, I mean, Loki's really gonna have
Because you're a god.
Well, because it's your turn.
Oh, that, yeah.
Suddenly, why is it me?
Because clearly this isn't me.
Just because it isn't you, it isn't necessarily me. I
Listen, guys.
Got your shape to it.
Guys,
my shit is something in the suit. It could be anybody.
It's a prototype.
Oh my god, it's like a clock. I love it.
O.B.?
The gears are turning.
integrating them, if that would.
It's you.
Oh, they're working together. This is lovely. This is so cute.
Okay, come on. Let's get.
She's so bitter.
All right, let's have a little pie while we wait.
Oh, Mobius, you need to calm down, mate.
Pie. Well, we go and have some pie.
Yeah, I mean,
Great
you're...
idea, Mobius.
Sylvie, wait.
No, I won't wait.
Hold
Come
on.
Let's go and get some pie. You found out you're a variant, and you haven't even looked, have you?
No, stop. He doesn't want to.
Stay at the office for you. Because you've never bothered to look if one of them was yours.
Oh,
Who cares if you
Sylvie.
just disappear?
She's right. Is she right? I feel like Mobius really cares. I mean, he didn't... Firstly, he didn't need to be said that. Loki's now going off to back his missus. But then also, he's really sad now, so he's going to need some pie to cheer him up, so... Oh, fuck you, Docs!
Boy, that escalated quickly.
When you sold out our plan.
I didn't know you knew that.
Your escapades as an actor.
It's just hit me. Hold on, need to shut up, Docs. It just hit me that the TVA was turned to shit when Loki went forward in time in the first episode. So, is that because of the uprising of the prisoners? They prison riot the shit out of the place.
You have no authority to keep us here.
Oh, even like this, she's still being a dick. Oh, we should just prune her. I don't care.
And can we trust you?
No! No!
Serious? How can I trust you?
What? Do you know what? Thank God I'm not in charge of this place.
But I care.
Why is he holding the collar like he's like...
Time to hold that over.
Like he's like some sort of badass? I don't know.
They don't go for it.
I took an intern.
Just realize.
And I'm coming to Highland.
Have some pie. 2 shots of pie. Have a date.
I asked for your help, and you walked away.
Just so we're clear, no, I didn't. I'm here, aren't I? Again!
You're only here because you couldn't kill her.
Yeah. Thank you for calling her out on her shit.
Yeah, I couldn't kill him. Or maybe he was and I just didn't notice.
Maybe you're just not good at your job of being, you know, a villain or a hero. I'm sorry, Sylvie, I love you. I'm being bitter because of how you treated Mobius.
Banished from Asgard and sent to Earth. And when he came back, he was different.
This is nice. Somehow. This is nice. I love this.
Weakness.
All those dead branches, those dead people. That's the TVA's fault.
Yeah, she's right about that, though.
Still living. That's because of Mobius and B-15 and those guys back there, O.B and Casey.
Fucking represent!
Trying to fix what's broken is hard. Hope is hard.
Oh, this guy's just pure poetry to me right now. He is unlocking so much love in me.
Sounds like whatever we do, we're playing God.
We are gods! Have you forgotten that?
We are gods.
Thank you! Where did she get that from? How is she...
There's B-15.
But if we work together, we can stop her. Protect this place.
Right, okay, hold on. Hold the phone, right? How did she just waltz in here? Why didn't Sylvie take the little travel thing off her in the first place in last week's episode? What?
I know, I'm working on my...
The whole room is imploding.
Excuse me?
For the first time, I finally am...
Oh, Doc's actually standing up for her. Standing up to her.
Please stop.
Life in the timeline was that good, huh?
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm getting what I wanted. I am getting what I wanted. I want a close up of Doc's face. Don't show me the extras.
Knowing that all of us here would rather die than follow you out that door.
She's going in an absolute fucking trooper though. Oh my god, look how bloodthirsty Miss Minutes is. Fuck off, Brad, show me Doc's face! I didn't get to see her. I mean, I guess she stood up for something in the end, you know, but still, it's just...
Let's go, X-5.
It's just so disappointing I didn't get to witness it. God, am I a savage? Maybe I am. Do I need therapy? Probably do.
Spectacular.
Yes, he fucking is.
Are we looking?
Everything is...
Little Mobius picked me up, courtesy of the hot cocoa machine.
Aw, give him some.
Just like that.
Give him some. Let him try it.
Did you say...
Are we not going to sound the alarms? Come on, B-15. Oh, this bitch doing Jurassic Park. I'm trying to work out, is he giving it to him to have, or was he trying to make sure it's not poison? Is he just trying... Chocolate soup. Oh, X5's gotta go. X5's gotta go. Get fucked. I don't. Get fucked. Oh, I'm furious. I'm actually furious. Never thought, Ah. I'm so angry, I basically trailed off into angry writing. Imagine like you walking along there, you might think that actually with all the technology you have, that could be the agent. He's just been turned into hot cocoa. This is awkward. This is very awkward.
Thank God.
I mean, he knows how to survive, doesn't he?
Very poor choice of words.
I'm going to find a very thorough and incredibly painful way to kill you.
It's a very small box.
Fuck you, X5. I don't like the fact you make me laugh. Oh my god, that looks beautiful. Looks like a Time Lord regenerating.
Oh, come on.
This is it. The future bit. She's gonna have to go up the lift. And now he has a stick. He's the one that sends her back in time. He sends himself back in time. There we go. Yeah.
Just take that clock.
Okay, that sounds like a noise you want to hear from farther away.
Running out of time. Come on.
This is him. Yeah, this is him back. This is the future for present now. But why is that ringing? Is the Loki the one that draws him in there to the ringing? So it's not Loki that's the one that's doing it, but that's telling Loki what to do. Right, it says, okay, yeah. But who's... You realise it, Loki. It's you. This is cool, I like this. Oh, lovely stuff. Oh, she's gonna have to think that he's dying again. She's having to live through it again. And there he is. Oh.
I promise you this will make sense.
It will. But imagine someone just prunes him. Another version of him prunes himself again. Guys, what's with the slow moving? I answer stuff quicker. Move quicker. You're on a ticking clock.
Hello?
About time. What's taking you guys so long?
O.B.
No, but how's O.B knowing that that's the one they have to ring?
The dampeners that prevent people from using magic at the TVA. You would have to turn that off too.
Oh my god, they get to use their magic.
This.
Yes, get fucked. Yes, get fucked. You and your creepy, shitty self.
They're up to something.
Oh!
What's happening to you?
Oh, I just realised.
Taking me offline. I'm losing my... I need to tell you. You'll never be him.
Oh, that was petty. That was petty. That's a creepy sort of lingering shot, by the way, on his face. Yes, illuminate green in the distance. This is like your Darth Vader moment in Rogue One.
What do you say, X5? Fancy a rematch?
Oh. Oh, fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about, guys. She enchanted the shit out of him.
What's going on?
I think I'd see you again so soon.
Let's go. Now.
Which way, wizard?
This way.
Delicious. Which way, wizard?
Time for you to return the favor.
Put multiplier is waiting in the airlock.
Who's going? Who's it going to be?
Mr. Timely.
Is that safe?
I haven't passed it. Theoretically.
Welcome, he who remains.
Oh, that's what he's actually called on the system.
Word.
We have to move fast.
But who's the fastest out of all you?
I'll do it. I'll put the suit on.
It should be me.
No, you don't
Oh, Timely. Are you
If I
sure?
do, something wrong could happen, and I know how the throughput multiplier works.
He's got a point. He's got a point. We can't stall. Let's go.
Okay, no time to die.
Time to be brave.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Victor.
Time to be brave.
I just realised Renslayer obviously got pruned, but she has the thing to get back anyway, doesn't she? I don't like the tick o'clock situation, guys. I've grown very fond of Victor. I'm very tense. What?
Temporal radiation is just too high.
What did we do wrong?
Not high enough for a god. Thor took the full power of a sun.
I don't know.
Hey, how we get out of this, guys? What's going on? I mean, are we just accepting our fates? No. What? I'm so emotional. What just happened? You motherfuckers. Oh my god, I actually got emotional. Holy. This music is so eerie that they've chosen as well. It didn't have to be this eerie. They didn't have to do this to me. Post credits. Post credits? You absolute fuckheads! Whew! And that, guys, was my reaction to Season 2, Episode 4 of Loki. Why? Why? Why did you have to just do that to me? Oh, I had to have a little break and everything. I had to. I couldn't. I had to just reevaluate everything. That was... Oof. Do you know what? They did the same thing in Episode 4 last season. That's when, obviously, we see Loki get pruned in Season 4 last season as well. And then he's like, am I in? Is this hell? And then we see the other Loki variants. But fuck me, man. What an episode. I can't work out if that's the best... Oh, maybe I'm just shocked by it all. The pacing of it, the moment of, like, sort of, like, between certain characters. I don't think I appreciated Renslayer's war crimes as much as I probably should have, because I wanted to see Doc's dead. I mean, I don't know, man. That again, I wanted Doc's dead. There's no hiding from that. And no matter how much that she by toward just right at the end was like, I still only have a moral compass, and it's like, no, thank you, no thanks. But yeah, but it's just so much happened. I actually got a bit of a headache. Oh, what a fucking episode, man. I'm gonna go through my notes because I'm just gonna find. I need to be able to have a coherent sort of linear structure of what my notes are gonna be, what I'm saying. Because if I don't, I'm just gonna start grabbing things out of the air. I already thought about 4 different things when I was saying that I want to just shout about, but I'm just gonna go through the notes. Okay, so I thought the opening was great, rather than keep the sort of like, oh, what was the secret? I wonder what the secret was. It was at the start given like a, oh no, you're his commander of his army. He's completely did you. He's fucked you. He's did it to everyone. He's wiped all your minds. And I thought that was a lovely moment to be able to capture Renslayer's, reasoning behind it, her anger, her frustration, all that sort of stuff. I thought that was great. But also, it's just a nice little moment to actually show how powerful and manipulative. Not powerful, what full stop, we know how powerful he remains was, but how manipulative he was, how he didn't really even care, how Miss Menace was also behind it all. We'll get to that bitch as well. But yeah, so that was a great little moment for her to be able to sort of like, the way it was shown as well from different perspectives, from her looking in, then also us looking through the glass as well. I thought that was great. I thought the direction in this episode was fucking great. I wish this wasn't tea, you know? I could have whiskey. No. No. Maybe we'll see how the next episodes go. Yeah, so that was great. Victor, I put Victor on the loose. I thought Victor going through the TVA, finally being here. Firstly, I don't know how he got away from the others. They were just behind him. Why the door closed behind? But him being able to see what a version of him created, it's lovely. Lovely stuff. I thought that was him just all around looking at all the stuff available, the murals. B-15 being so taken aback by, oh my god, it's you. It's actually you, sort of like, TVA. And then him being sort of like, being like, sort of saying like, oh god, it's turned into a party when Sylvie turns up as well. But I thought him sort of being so taken aback, but also mesmerized, but not wanting to help, but then also knowing that he has to, and there's something about, he was too pure. He was too pure. Oh god. Anyway, I do like how Loki's just been his arc, and then we know about his arc. We saw in season 1, his arc was incredible. This season, he's literally gone from being, for me, he's gone from an anti, like not even an anti-hero. Even last season, he began from being like a, he's sort of like Last season, his arc was like, yeah, no, it's wonderful. Now this is like he is at the helm, convincing everyone we need to sort of be one with life, and we need to, and it's just like it's just beautiful. Him trying to convince Victor Timely was just lovely stuff. Forgive Docs. Now that was what I wrote when obviously then Hunter B-15 was talking to what's her face? What's the character's name? Do you know what? I can't even remember her name because she was in the first episode, and I was so annoyed at Docs in that scene that I forgot to write down your other woman's name. I'm going to quickly have a look. Hold on. Judge Gamble, that's her name. Judge Gamble, yeah. Her having a little talk with Hunter B-15, and then being saying like, you're the one who inspired me to, you need, like, we can't just be killing people now. We need to find a way around it. And it goes to show that eventually, when she does eventually go into that room and she does offer a leaf, like an olive branch, be like a, I think it's, let's turn over a new leaf. That's where I got the mix up. But yeah, olive branch be like a, if we need you, help you, like that whole moment of showing we can be better. I'm trying to be better. You need to try and be better. Let's try and do this. We all believe in the same thing, which is TVA. So let's rise above what we once knew and be something like a channel for good. And then that resonating actually somewhat. Being saying like she's got integrity, I believe her, all that sort of stuff. But again, that moment where I have to admit, I think maybe I may have just been a bit too bloodthirsty. Thinking about it, probably. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Listen, my emotions at the time were my emotions at the time. You know, what are you going to do about it? But I think I watched that scene back now, I might be a little bit more less anger about it, and more sort of, oh god, this is horrifying. But yeah, so, but again, the whole thing to do with forgive Docs again, I was completely not on that side. Starstruck authors is what I wrote down. That moment between Victor and O.B, Victor Timely, Ouroboros, them to realizing the bootstrap paradox, who created who. It's just they one without each other. It was just fantastic to get such simple sci-fi in the sense. And listen, if you don't know the bootstrap paradox for what it is, you know stuff that have been of it. Have something like that. So simply put, it's like who created who is whose inspiration. It was just, it's lovely. It was I just love it. I just love the bootstrap paragraph. It's such a fun thing to play with, you know. But yeah, them two just being like sort of starstruck with each other, asked each other signed of things. It's like Casey wanted to get a started like signed by Ouroboros before, and now it's like it's lovely stuff. Yeah. Oh, I can't get over that. Was such a lovely. And then this one about that moment. Then it was then just pure science fiction. So it's fine for you in that moment trying to explain what the issue is, why we can't do it. We need to do this. We need to do that. We need to do this. Again, trying to dumb it down for us as much as you can. But then it was just like in the moment, it was just they were having their moments. People trying to work it out. That even moment with Sylvie when Ouroboros was like, well, you know, we haven't got that because someone killed He Who Remains, and Sylvie just said like yeah, I did. And what? But yeah, that was great. But then that moment with Timely, where he's the one that has helped figure it out. He has the last bit of the mechanism that could help. He's been developing it, and it's going to work. It will work. It will work. And it's just him to, if me and you two work together, and Casey, but if us two make it 3, work together, then it's going to work. And it's like yes. It's such a beautiful moment. I can't believe how beautiful moments were in this episode, even like that. Now, but then what then is my next bit is that scolded Mobius. Poor Mobius, he got his arse shredded by Sylvie about wanting to eat some pie. The guy, he doesn't need to know what's on his timeline. He doesn't want to. It's another daily job. I get that, but again, we see what happens with Loki with Sylvie. It's that he's not one of them. He's actually done more to keep these things like going since finding out where they are. To you know, like to keep everything people alive what it is, and it's just like you thought. I mean, Loki was caught up between a rock and a hard place in the sense that he didn't want to tell off his girlfriend too much because he didn't want to because he didn't want to piss her off, but then he had to defend his boyfriend. You know, it's like. That little moment as well when they're trying to work out that looks like Loki and the fucking little figure. Oh, it's lovely stuff. Yeah, but again, him getting scolded, like again, that was just like that's like fucking clubbing a seal. How could you do that to Mobius, man? Oh, it's Sylvie. I hope that the next episode she apologizes to him in some form or another. You know, giving him a slice of pie to be here. You go. Sorry for what I said. I wrote down docs to be trusted. Well, we saw that's when I was like when you were in the room, to discuss. I think that's when they were discussing possibly whether they would. No, that's when that's B Hunter 15 when she goes in and saying like we can be better, all that sort of stuff. That's what that was about. We've already spoken about that one. We'll come to the one later on. But again, I'll put the pie room because that's where all the magic happens. Sylvie going in and finding the fact she's in the pie room where she didn't want to be because that's where they were going to go. Fucking hell. To then Loki coming in. Now he was very tactile. He was very good at being able to maneuver around Sylvie, given enough space so he didn't overcrowd her. He didn't talk over her. He didn't actually do anything really that was too he let her speak, but then when it was his turn, he then got to the point. He didn't shout. He put on that sort of, I know this is affecting you. I get it. I'm not trying to be the villain here. I'm not trying to be your enemy. I want to make sure that you understand that this is what needs to be done, but also we're not doing this to piss you off. We're doing this because we think it's the best and only option. That's what I mean is that, and I thought he did that so well. Him literally saying it's like we're all just trying Mobius just trying to make his way through the dark or something like that. What a great line, like we all are. And having that moment to then just be like sort of like to then get us the moments of him talking about his memories with Thor when he was pissed off when Thor obviously came back to person and he was better and it's just like you need to remove that sort of like because that just that moment of not only just giving us a little bit of backstory into the character of Loki and his feelings at the time and because that was Loki, but it's also just giving her like her lesson is in like we can be better. We don't have to resort to these. We can rise above our initial thoughts and think better. And I just thought it was a lovely little moment between the two of them to be able to be like, this is like we can. It doesn't have to resort to fighting now because that's what happened the last one. It resorted to fighting rather than words, And then this time it's, let's talk. Let's hash this out. And then, look what happens. They go on to the same wavelength. That Bill moment though is like, and we're playing either way, but that bit was like, it's like we have to be able to, like, even like it's like you need to, free will is still not free will, you need someone to guide them. And she's like, we're playing gods, but and like, we are gods, you are gods, you need to remember that. And I think she's been so far removed from being a god that she doesn't realize how powerful she is. I put that Renslayer slaughter right now. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna watch the scene back after I finish watching this, and I need to sort of take it. I think my bloodlust for Docs took the better of me. That probably was one of the most savage things we've had for a while to happen in the MCU, where it's just pure, sort of like, are you with me? No. Well, that's it. I'm literally off camera. Again, I wanted to see Docs get blown up because, again, she pissed me off. But then again, did I want to see it? Yes, I did. Do I still want to see it? Yes, I do. I can't help it. I didn't like the character. But it's still, in the end, again, it's like has there been too much of it? Because, again, she is a war criminal. Billions are dead because of her. I have no sympathy with Docs. And we're trying to act like Renslayer is suddenly worse than Docs? No. Just because Docs in the end was like, well, maybe we could trust her. I mean, no. She's still horrible. What she thought was right was what she thought was right, which is what, that's what obviously Judge What's-Her-Face was said. Hold on. I want to say Malone. Gamble. Nowhere near Malone. But I don't think that, she's trying to say we can be better and we should be better, but realistically you can't just and that she was trying to say that she thought she was justified in what she's doing because she's to work with you, she believes in TVA, and it's like, okay, you can believe in TVA, but you don't have to slaughter that many billions, So for me is that I didn't feel any sort of, I didn't get to spend with the other characters that were there, so I wasn't there like, oh my god, this is kind of horrifying. At the time, watching back, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty sick. But again, I don't care for X5 either. Again, he hasn't been too much of a character where, when you have characters where they're villains, like Loki, for example. He's a villain, he's an absolute bastard when he was the villain. But you loved him for being a villain because he had no qualms about being a villain. He strived for it. You appreciate it. You loved. It's why I personally love things like Loki as a villain. I loved Ramsay Bolton in Game of Thrones because he was a pure villain and he accepted it. He yearned to be a villain. He was just scum. Loved his character. The Joker, again, the Joker's a villain, but because he's just pure chaos and he loves the fact he's a villain and he accepts it and he doesn't hide from it. Brilliant things like characters like that. But when you're a X5 posing as a villain, but you're still a fucking weasel, I don't care. And X5 for me, I can't even remember the other guard that had the Coco because that was so sad. He had a nice little moment. I can't believe that happened. I'm so sad actually thinking about it. I just remembered how much he actually enjoyed the Coco. He actually... Oh, why am I getting sad over this? Timely was so innocent as well. And he was so happy that he was having it. Oh, I need to move fast now because I know it's written down here. Oh, I actually wrote it. That's the next quote. Fuck. That's the next note I did. Hot Coco X5 bastard. That's what I wrote. And I feel sad because it was just I don't know the character's name and I feel so bad. I'm just gonna. You know what? Hold on. It was a Hunter D90, I believe. Hold on. It was Hunter D90, yeah. That's correct. So, he snuck up behind X5, snuck up behind Hunter D90, like an absolute fucking weasel he is. And I'm supposed to have, like Hunter D90, I mean, X5? Get fucked. Definitely don't. I can't even see... Where, in the... Oh, Brad Wolf, that's what he's down as. Sorry, yeah. Just realised he's no longer down as... He's not down as X5, he's down as Brad Wolf. But anyway, so guys... for Hunter D90. That Coco, man. I can't, because it just looks so, the simplicity of it, Timely just like not being able to, he just loves the fact that this is what it is. He's just a working mechanism. He just needs to see out of everything. Like, they're in there working on this fucking device that will restore time. And he's like, a Coco machine? I need to see this. And he's gone. And then I have to have another toast for D90. I like this one, actually. Do you know what? It tastes different. It tastes a bit more like a rum now. Interesting. I'm getting distracted. Sorry. But it's not a rum. I know it's not. It's whiskey. It's whiskey. But I don't remember tasting that nice. It's got like a nice, like, sort of Caribbean kick to it. Maybe I can't remember. Maybe I'm always drunk when I have it. Anyway. Moving on. Yeah, it's a hot cocoa, X5 bastard. That's it. I won't say that. Loki, again, we had that moment then. Again, when he picked up the stick straight away, I was like, he proved himself. We're finally here. But the question is, I don't know if I'm overthinking, but how did they know, OB know to call that number? That's what I'm thinking of. How? Like, what made them ring that number, unless they knew that's where they were going? I can't remember now. Maybe I was just all excited. But yeah, I don't know how we got rooted there, but yeah, that's yeah. But again, him proving himself, that fear of him not knowing whether this is actually going to work or not, it's great. Him being like, this is the moment, this I need to do. And then him just, even you see him afterwards when he's there and he's just shaking out of like, he can't believe that he actually did it. And he's like, oh, great stuff. Okay, right, let's talk about, let's talk about quickly. This is something that I've just on here, is that I've just now seen it. It's the bit where OB realizes that he can lock Miss Minutes is about, so they're going to lock Miss Minutes out of the mainframe by resetting her, all that stuff. We then go to them like threatening to do Timely, and the guys, Timely's doing great. He realized that they're the baddies, we're the goodies, all that sort of stuff. But then Miss Minutes, firstly checking it, realizing that she's now been trying to get locked out. Her starting to stutter, I think Timely think that she was making fun of him, which wouldn't pass her. But then right at the end, for her to then just at the last moment then be like, you will never be him, to Timely. And it's like, it's like, it's like, calm. How petty and vicious do you have to be that's what I need to say in my dying moments to this poor innocent man, although he did reject her, but he doesn't know this creature. And she is insane, and she needs to be stored in some sort of like safe fucking computer system somewhere, and no one can find her. Like Jumanji, you know what I used to like with Jumanji when they would dig, put her underground and throw it into the river and all that sort of stuff. That's what needs to do with Miss Minutes. Just saying. Oh, I love the fact that, again, they had this saying like, oh, to us, lock Miss Minutes out of mainframe, we're going to have to take down all the safeguards, which means that you'll be able to do magic at the TVA. Bam. Do it! Them being like, him, X5 going into the hallway, and having Loki say, like, you won round 2, and then Sylvie come behind and do the, what do they call it again? Oh, shit, what's it called? Oh, the mind control thing. Oh no! What's it called? Oh no! Oh no! Enchant! I thought it was enchant. Yeah, she enchanted him, and then him going in there and being the one to take out Renslayer as well. I'm not gonna call her now, fuck her. But yeah, take out Renslayer as well. Renslayer thinking that she's the G, right? Again, she was his commander. She's not his commander anymore. She hasn't got the experience. She doesn't even know who the fuck she is now. She's just some bloodthirsty, power-hungry sack of shit. And she got pruned. But again, where she gets pruned, I don't know. Where are they all going to go, I don't know. They might all end the same place. Who fucking knows? But knowing that she has just a little moment of pain while she's getting pruned before she goes somewhere. She'll probably have that, like I said, the temp pad somewhere to get her safe if she does. But yeah, yeah. That was great. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And the next 5 asked me like, what the fuck happened? Yeah, but then them getting there and having that moment, who's gonna go, who's gonna do it? We're acting. Of course, you think Loki, he's a god, he's fast, he's the fastest there. But again, Timely, who I don't think would be fastest anyway, because you know he's just human. But also, yeah, he's just human. But like, he's not a god and stuff like that. But him being able to like, we need to do this for the greater good now. For the best of us, in case anything goes wrong, it makes so much sense because it's either him or Boris. But you want Ouroboros there because he runs everything there, so it had to be him. Then you think about it, and it makes sense. But wow, I was not expecting it to go like that. It goes back to when he turned to spaghetti, just like how Ouroboros pretty much said how you would do if you got sucked into a black hole. When he said that to Loki in the first episode, and it's like, oh, what again? To Victor Timely, because he turned up. He was actually he was a G. He did what needed to be done to survive throughout his life. He did what he needed to do to survive with these absolutely sort of maniac character that suddenly turned up into his life. He rolled with the punches, but then in the end he realized what needed to be done. He came across people he came across his creator, and his creator came across his creator, which was him. And he realised this has to be for the Force good, this is what I have to do. And for him to go out like that, it's just heartbreaking stuff. Yeah. I don't think that's the last we're seeing of Jonathan Majors as a variant of Kang. Whether he comes back again in the next 2 episodes as Victor Timely, who knows? Whether he comes back as He Remains again, who knows? Or whether he comes back as Kang or a version, I don't know. But either way, it's just... What a way to go. So again, Victor, we salute you. And then I've just wrote down, we lost. We did. Firstly, when that happened, and then you'd had like sort of Mobius looking like he was gonna like sort of like start running somewhere, like where do we go, like stuck in a spot, and we'd just be like, we can't do anything. And then that close up of Loki, just he has faced death thousands of times. He has been killed loads of times, and he still somehow survives. But even then, in that moment, it looked like he had no idea. He even in that moment, no, it did. He had no idea how he was going to get out of this one. He thought, this is it. That's it. It's all unraveled before him. That's it. It's pure chaos now. And hopefully this is the starting point of the chaos that is to come. Again, the TVA, I love for the TVA to make sense, but for what's coming in Phase 6, the TVA does not need to exist. It will not exist. For us to be able to get what we're going to get with Kang coming, the TVA cannot exist. And it makes sense that at least now it's broken down. It's broken down to the point where they tried their best, but they couldn't, or at least they could save some form of TVA, but the overall factor is that now the barriers are broken, the dams have been open, all hell's going to break loose, and I cannot wait. Next episode is going to be outstanding. I can already predict it. I didn't realise this one was going to be outstanding. Also, I want to point out, I got pissed off. I got pissed off. I wanted the mid-credits scene. That's just me being like a sort of selfish, hungry little bitch for more. But ultimately, to end it like that for a week, it stayed there, right there, me. Marvel's hand, me. It's all I'm going to think about. As soon as we've done this, I said to myself, as soon as I'm done this, I'm jumping into the editing. I want to go online. I want to see how the other people freak out. It's just, what a show. What a show. I mean, everything about it. The music, the cinematography, the acting, it's just the writing. It's just unbelievable. And it shows you that Marvel can do this. They don't just have to churn out shit. They don't have to throw 200 million at something for it to be, oh, right, just to look like Marvel. You can employ fantastic people who can bring you the best of Marvel, and that's what Loki's doing right. It's the best of Marvel, and they need to be able to see that since Loki, that don't get me wrong, I've watched the series in between, and they had some great bits here and there, and a lot of them had very good bits. I've really enjoyed it, but the writing wasn't as brilliant as this one. And now, listen, I don't use the word brilliant lightly, do I? I don't think I do, but it's just a different standard of writing. It's probably the best way to put it is that, listen, I think after Loki came out, I can't remember what the other series came. Hold on, I'm trying to think what series came out after Loki. So I know that my first reaction on the channel was Moon Knight, which I thought was good. I thought it had a great start, and I thought the ending was still good. But I thought I really enjoyed that, but the writing wasn't Loki. Ms. Marvel, good, enjoyed it. Writing wasn't Loki. I really, really enjoyed She-Hulk. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Obviously, things were a little bit iffy about it and stuff like that to do with the CGI, but really enjoyed it. I think I preferred that writing over some of the other stuff. But Loki's just... That and WandaVision have just... And even then, WandaVision... No, WandaVision was great. I'm not going to diss WandaVision. WandaVision was fantastic. WandaVision had me week in, week out there as well. And it's just like... let's put it this way, is that I'm happy. I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm distraught, but I've got so much energy coursing through my body, I'm revitalized. It's just, thank you, Marvel, for actually knowing that they could have dropped the ball on this and they haven't. But mainly, I'd just like to thank that they haven't interfered as much and they've just let the people who are going to spearhead this spearhead it. And obviously, it's got Feige in there pulling strings and stuff like that. But, you know, it's just they know they got a gem here and they've just let them run with it. They just need to stick the landing now, and this will be, as this is the first show that's for Marvel that's a two series show, and they're just then if they stick this landing, they've got one of the greatest, as in things that they have produced Marvel wise, like it, because it's just consistently 2 series in a row. Perfect. I'm talking shit now. I think I basically need to go, guys, because Twitter's calling my name, so I'm going to jump under there, guys. But yeah, overall, fantastic show, and I can't wait for next week. So, thank you again for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think's happened at the end there? Obviously, if you don't know anything from the comics, which I don't think it is too much like the comics, but if you do, don't spoil it. But give me your theories. What do you think of Sylvie telling off Mobius? Were you happy about Doc Stein? Did you feel anything? Were you excited for me about Doc Stein? I feel maybe a little bit bad about that. Was there any prediction you had that have come true? All that sort of stuff. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get a notification every time I upload. Bunch of other videos around here to do with me. I'm uploading at the moment Star Wars Rebels. I'm also... I've uploaded just myself, Star Wars Rebels. I'm doing Witcher still. I'm also doing Gen V, which I'm going to be releasing one tomorrow as well. So there's a bunch of other ones that I'm doing by myself. Have a look. I'm also doing Doctor Who reactions with my little brother Charlie. We released a episode from David Tennant's first season yesterday or the day before. It's Fear Her. Episode's dog shit, but I like to think the reaction's good. and I do reactions to the MCU films, which I do with my mate Josh. Last film we uploaded was Endgame. There's 3 videos of that. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Have a look. See if that takes you fancy. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. To all those we lost. I'll see you out there. God damn it, this is good.